Hello everyone, welcome back to the module 5 of Principles of Insurance and Risk Management. In our previous lecture, we covered enterprise risk management. That means what does it mean by enterprise risk management and uh, what are the things covered by enterprise risk management. In this lecture, we are going to learn how uh, emerging risks like terrorism, climate change, and cyber liability risks is affecting risk management programs of organizations around the world. Let's move to this lecture. So, in this lecture, we are covering emerging risks that could affect risk management programs of organizations around the world. First of all, terrorism risks. We know that terrorism is a global problem. Now assume that you have $1 million to invest and you are analyzing two countries, India and Pakistan. So you are analyzing terrorism risks in Pakistan and terrorism risks in India. Here, without any doubt, Pakistan is riskier than India to invest $1 million because you know that uh, there are lots of uncertainties going in Afghanistan, which is a neighboring country of Pakistan. In the meantime, Pakistan has a high terrorism problem for more than 2 decades. If we conclude, you will obviously say that Pakistan has more terrorism problems than India. So investing your money based on terrorism risks, uh, India is safer than Pakistan. So if you invest in Pakistan, you have to consider terrorism risks and uh, if there is any terrorism attack on your business organization, uh, uh, you will be the loser. So you have to consider these risks in case of your investment. Then climate change risks. So we all know about global warming and climate change. Now let's take it an example. Suppose you are involved in tourism business and you plan to invest in Maldives. So your plan is to invest in resorts or in uh, in residential hotels in Maldives. And Maldives has problems with global climate change because we know that due to the global warming, sea level is rising, and uh, that it is also possible that uh, the Maldives will disappear from the global maps. So if you invest in Maldives in their tourism sector, you have to always consider climate change risks. If you invest in a long-term projects in Maldives, you have to consider climate change risks. So, climate change, as an individual or as an organization, you cannot tackle climate change risks. So, if you invest in countries where climate change risk is high, you have before your investment you have to be really aware that climate change may affect your business uh, negatively. And finally, cyber liabilities lyrics. Nowadays almost all business organizations a presence in has online presence like financial institutions. They have online platform to do online transactions. In the meantime, supermarkets, they are also selling their products online, and other small organizations are also selling their products and services online. So uh, cyber risk is a real risk for most organizations around the world. If there is any cyber attack, the organization's reputations will be affected. In the meantime, organization will be financially losers. So Nowadays, almost all business organizations that has a online presence need to consider cyber liability risks. That's all about this lecture. In our next lecture, we'll learn how to forecast losses.